Hey, how's it going everyone, and welcome back to part 14 of my Alpha Sapphire walkthrough. I'd like to start off this episode by saying that I have been very busy lately. It's been a very busy month of December. It is now January of 2015, and this is going to be my second video uploaded for the new year. And I just want to apologize for not uploading anything. Had a lot going on, got some new computer equipment set up, so hopefully things get better here. And let's recap on the last episode. I believe we had some technical difficulties in the last episode or two. I had to split one of them because I lost my video signal in the middle of recording, and it just wasn't fun. So I think in this episode what we are going to do is go ahead and challenge the Doofer Gym. And it looks like we need to heal our Pokemon. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. Go right in on the Pokemon Center. Okay, so they're all healed up now. Let's go ahead and check this gym out. Does he have anything important to say? Okay, so he uses fighting types. What we are going to do is use Talo for this gym. And here's our first trainer. And it's a Meta-type. Talo should easily be able to counter this thing. I mean, their levels aren't terribly far apart, but I think it'll be... Oh, he's going to endure our hit. Okay, so now it won't be a knockout if it was going to be. Okay, so that didn't matter anyway. And there's Meta-type down. Taylor should get a nice little bit of experience here. I think I still have the experience share on. That's what it looks like. Okay, 416 Pokédollars. That's not bad. Let's see what this little switch does here. Okay, so that lights up the room so that you can temporarily see where you're going. And that's just fine. We're going to go out here and fight this guy. I remember in the original games, every time you beat a trainer, you were inside of a little circle of light. And every time you defeated a trainer in the gym, the circle just got a little larger, exposing more area in front of you as you're walking. So they really changed this a lot, actually. It's kind of more like a puzzle. You have to know where you're walking. You know, after you step on the light and take a look at it, you have to know where you're walking. And it almost reminds me of, like, way back early when I was a little kid, a lot of the Nintendo games, like NES games, had that feature where you would light an area up and then you would take a look at it, and a certain part of it would be like a hole, so if you jumped you would just die. This isn't the case, obviously it's Pokemon, but it's the same style. Okay, so this one's lit up. We're gonna run up on through here. That just shows you how to do that. And we're gonna fight another trainer. We're blowing right through this gym though, no problem. Seems like everyone has Meta-type. Okay, so another big old wing attack slap to the face. And finally a breath of fresh air with a Machop. Now take note that if you do not have any Pokemon that can counter fighting type, or something that's at least resistant to it, you're probably going to have a decently hard time with this gym. Just a forewarning. It's not too terribly bad. I don't want to make it sound like it's impossible because it's Pokemon and it's not impossible, but with this being a walkthrough, I just like to inform people. Okay, so let's look at that one more time. And it looks like we gotta go this way. Okay, so that's gonna take us to the gym leader. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna save. I always try to save before leaders. I mean, I probably didn't the last time, but it was the beginning of the game. Okay, so he's in here exercising. Looks like he's ready to kick someone's butt. I'm Brawly, Duford's gym leader. I've been churned in the rough waves of these parts, and I've grown tough using the cave at the outskirts of this town as my training ground, as well as using the equipment in this gym. So you want to challenge me? Let me see what you're made of. And then he kind of cracks his fist together. Brawly's so hardcore. Okay, so he's going to send out a Machop to lead with. We should have no problem handling this at all. Let's get a focus energy up. Ouch. Ouch. That hit really hard. Couldn't give me a critical hit though. Oh, he's gonna use Super Potion. Okay, well, I'm gonna wreck that thing. Now I get 2 turns. Let's just hit it with Quick Attack just to ensure that he doesn't get a turn off. Don't know anything about any priority moves or another potion or something like that. Okay, so level 18 Talo grows to. And Zigzagoon, I'm not too worried about that. Zigzagoon's just kind of like my pickup Pokemon. Picks up items. Makuhita! Okay, so this thing is the thing that's probably going to give you a bit of trouble, just because it can hit multiple times. But Talo, like I said, should have no issue with it. Just don't let it freaking start slamming on you and you'll be okay. Okay, so we defeated Brawly. And he's going to give us 1,920 Pokédollars. Now that is not bad at all. It's always nice to have the extra money. And then we get the nice shiny gym badges. I still love how they put the pins on the back of the badge. G-Force received the Knuckle Badge from Brawly. The Knuckle Badge makes all Pokemon up to level 30, even those you get in trades, obey without question. You know what? I think you can make full use of this too. I'm sure this will help your Pokemon bulk up muscle. Okay, so we get TM for bulk up. That's a very nice TM. It raises your attack and your defense by 1 stage during battle and during battle only. The stats do not stick. Okay, so he's telling us to go to the cave, which in the earlier games you could do it in any order, and I just realized that in the previous episode when I tried to go that the bottom part was restricted to access. Okay, so once again we will return to Granite Cave. I just kind of wanted to go in the cave in the last episode just for like information purposes because I was catching Pokemon in there. And yeah, so that's pretty much all I was doing. So we're going to go down here where we once couldn't go, into this door. And there should be someone waiting in here for us. This gym is really, or this cave is really neat, by the way. There's some pretty cool drawings in here. That is pretty crazy looking. So he's just kind of here checking it out. And we need to go speak to this gentleman. This is Mr. Steven. And he's wondering who the heck we are standing behind him. He's interested in rare stones. Today my journey brought me here. What about you? Oh, a letter for me. So we handed him the letter. That's the whole point of this cave right now, is to just meet up with him and give him the letter from the president of the Devon Company. Okay, so he gives us the TM for Steel Wing. So he's pretty much talking about all the primal forms of the ancient Pokemon, which we will learn about later on. And he also thinks that we have what it takes to become a Pokemon League champion. Of course I do. I always have what it takes to become a Pokemon League champion. Okay. So we're done here. I mean, this is all you do. If you really want to skip to the next episode, there's not a whole hell of a lot going to be going on here. This is definitely going to be a short episode. I'm going to try to knock as much of this walkthrough out as I can today because it has been far too long since I've uploaded anything. So we're going to get tons of episodes up. Let's just knock this thing out really quick. Oh, he used Fake Out. Gotcha. I see what you did there. Okay, so let's get the heck out of this cave. Okay, so we're pretty much done with this episode here. I've covered the entire part of Dewford Town as far as I can right now in this period of the game. So what we're going to do here is we're going to just go ahead and call it quits on this episode. And again, I thank everyone for watching this. I greatly appreciate all the views and all the subscriptions I've been getting. You know, keep checking out my channel for new stuff. There will be a lot of new things uploaded, and we will try to start off the new year with tons and tons and tons of Pokemon content. So, again, I thank everyone, and I will see you guys on the next episode.